area, Massachusetts, probably higher than most of other places. So in a high education, academic setting, many scientists are not believers. So I want to share my story. How come I become one? I'm a scientist. I've got all the degrees to, 31 years of school to prove. But how I became a Christian? Next slide. Have you seen this movie? Next slide. Have you seen this movie, God's Not Dead? God's Not Dead. It's a great movie. I was talking to Pastor Chip. In that film, there's a little cute Chinese student who went from an atheist to a believer. From China and came to this country, went from atheist to believer. That was me. In that film, God's Not Dead. Yeah. You notice I used the word cute. So that was me. So just like that student, I was studying the eye in the universities at Harvard Medical School. And I realized something very interesting. The eye is so complicated. It is just not possible it can form in 9 months in a baby. It's just not possible based on atheist worldview. So I was in trouble. My atheist worldview could not explain how such a complicated structure as human eye can form nearly flawlessly, nearly every time. Because most of us are born, we could see. So I kept on asking a professor a question. So he took me out for lunch one day. He said, Dr. Wang, what's a cross street? I said, there's a car. He said, what's the difference between a car and the human eye? I said, eye is a lot more complicated. He said, okay. Can you imagine random part piece of metal on the street assemble itself into a car? I said, no way. And he goes, how about human eye? Right there, he opened a window in my life, making me realize that the reason the human eye is so complicated, but yet can form so perfectly, because it was not formed out of randomness. It was formed with a purpose, and that purpose is for vision. There's a designer behind it. Now, going from that to eventually become a Christian, that's a long journey, and a detail in my book, From Darkness to Sight. You may wonder why my autobiography is called From Darkness to Sight, based on which the movie is made. The reason it's called From Darkness to Sight is for 2 reasons. One is the remarkable journey of these kids, these blind orphan children, that over the last 25 years, our foundation have been able to help them. Their journey coming from darkness to sight. But at the same time, the courage and determination of these blind orphan children from around the world have also inspired me, their eye doctor, to come from my own darkness to light spiritually. So that's what the book is for me, why it's called From Darkness to Sight. So, next slide. The second question is, what difference did it make? What difference did